consistent. It needs to be a constant, repeated action. Constant, repeated action. No matter what. I don't care how you feel. I don't care what you're going through. You're depressed that day. That's more of enough reason to get up and do what you gotta do. You need to learn how to push through no matter what. That's what these people who got everything they want, that's what they do. Hi babies, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, I'm Meta. And if you're returning, hi baby. So 2025 is already here and it's time to take control of your life. You need to change your mindset so that all of your dreams and delusions can become a reality this year. You need to become the best version of yourself starting today. If that's for you and if that's something that you want to do, stay tuned in this video. When you're starting this new journey of changing your mindset, I know things can be very scary, especially the unknown, but you really need to question yourself, what are you scared about? Like, what is the real reason why you don't want change? Is it you're not going to be comfortable anymore? You're going to let go certain people and certain things that you know aren't good for you, and you're not going to be comfortable because they're no longer around, and you're going to be thrown out into this new world where you have no control over your entire life at that point. The unknown scares a lot of people, but not me. Not me. I'm quick to jump and leave everything behind because I know the true strength that it takes to do that, and the outcome is always going to be better than the current situation that you're in. You always have to be uncomfortable before you can be comfortable. And clearly you're not comfortable if you're trying to change your life. So let it go. Let it go. Ask yourself, what am I really scared to let go of? Especially things that make you small, that make you feel like less of a person, things that you no longer want to take part in. You're scared to let that go. You're just scared of the unknown in the process of you might fail. But if you really are ready for a mindset change, then you won't fail. You will literally make it happen. You will literally make it happen. So let's get rid of the fear, put it on the side, because fear is not going to get you anywhere but in the same place where you're not happy. So just go ahead and kick it to the curb. You have to do a complete mindset change. Like, you have to reset your whole brain. Go in the back of your neck right quick and just click that little button that reset, reboot. Reboot your mind. And I'm not going to sit up here and I'm not going to act like it's easy. It's the easy thing to do. You have to be strict on yourself. You have to be strict. Anytime a negative thought comes in, and I can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do that, you need to be affirming yourself. That's the first place that you want to start is affirmations. Affirmations are your best friend. Your best friend. You need to be telling yourself, I can do this. I'm worth it. I will have this. I will do this. When you start speaking life into yourself, that's the best way you can grow. It's better than anybody else telling you that you can do this, you can do that. But when you're constantly in the mirror, go and get some little, the Post-it notes, write those things on there. And every morning I want you to go in the mirror and say, I'm worth it. I can do this. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can get in my way. I am walking into a new life where I'm happy, where I'm loved, where I'm abundant. That's it. Don't let those negative thoughts keep being parasites in your mind, because it's not allowing you to show up as who you want to be. And it never will allow you to do that. So you have to kill those thoughts in order for that new person to usher in. And that new person has new thoughts. Because if you were that new person, if you were that dream person, those thoughts wouldn't even exist. So you have to get rid of them. They have to go. They have to go. You have to have some form of discipline. A lot of people don't really tell you, but discipline is the key. Discipline is the key to success in anything. It gives you the outcome that you want every single time. If you can be very disciplined with what you consume, what you do, what you take part in, who you're around, you will quickly realize that that's the secret. That's the secret formula about how to get any and everything you want out of life. It's through discipline. You want to lose weight, you're going to work out. You want to eat better, you're going to cut that junk food out and you're going to stay off of it. You want to find better people to be around? You're not going to go to those places where you're not going to get good people. You want to leave a bad relationship? You're going to stop talking to that person and cut them off completely and set the boundary of I'm done. And you know what also pairs well with discipline? Consistency. Discipline and consistency, one cannot exist without the other. You can discipline yourself for a day, but that don't mean you're about to have the outcome that you want. In order to have the outcome that you want from being disciplined, you need to be consistent. It needs to be a constant, repeated action. Constant, repeated action. No matter what. I don't care how you feel. I don't care what you're going through. You're depressed that day. That's more of enough reason to get up and do what you got to do. Your emotions, how you feeling, don't have nothing. Your goals don't care about that. You need to learn how to push through no matter what. That's what these people who got everything they want, that's what they do. You didn't think they was depressed one day and was like, oh, I don't want to do it, and then get in a loop of cycle. That's the little crevice of creep of procrastination or laziness seeping in, and then you turn around and a whole week went by and you're like, oh, dang. Now you have to start the process of building a routine and being consistent and having discipline all over again, because now you've gotten the consistency and discipline of being lazy. So you need to set some non-negotiable things that you need to be doing every day that contributes to who and where you want to be. But I definitely recommend having a daily routine, that you are having a creative outlet. You're doing something that leads to one of your goals, whether that's business, fitness, whatever. But honestly, I think everybody should be working out every day, at least moving around. Your body needs to move in order for it to be healthy and want to be active and do those certain strenuous tasks, okay? Because it's a lot. So your mind needs to be a very well placed. The base of that, to have a healthy mind, is making sure you're eating right, making sure you're getting enough sleep, and making sure you're moving throughout the day, working out. Those are the three things that are a must, a non-negotiable. But you also need to have those things where you're journaling or something, like something just to keep your mind flowing and keep your mind going and stimulated. Because we don't realize how much social media is messing with our minds and our intelligence and stuff. I get you have your little moments where you watch inspirational stuff. That's not enough. You need to cut the phone off and you need to do something. Whether it's journaling, whether it's reading a book. But you still need that stimulation outside of social media and your phone. Please, listen to me. You also need to remove the things that don't align with you. All of that bull, cuckoo, caca on your phone, around you, what you listen to. Them rappers, the best advice I can give you is stop listening to urban music every day. Stop listening to hip hop. Stop listening to rap. Find you a nice little chill lo-fi vibe to play around the house. Like, if you really listen, I don't know if you can hear it, but I have like frequencies playing in my house. So I go to sleep to that. I have that playing around. I have jazz music like from YouTube or stuff like that. I also listen to house music. I try not to listen to too much rah-rah, because that puts me in a certain type of energy and frequency, and I don't like it. So you need to start basically programming yourself to be the opposite of what you are right now, okay? But in a better way. That don't mean go and listen to rock music and heavy metal and stuff like that. No, like trade that for something that's going to lead to a positive. So go ahead and clear them followers out. Go ahead and clear them followers. Unfollow all those people who just party hardy. You following bars and lounges and stuff. Go ahead and unfollow them. You don't need them on there. Honestly, you don't even need to be on social media right now. Like, until your mindset is better, you don't need to be on social media. But when the mindset comes, eventually all of that is going to go out anyway. So I would just say don't focus too much on the timeline. Don't focus too much on those weird pages, like just laughing and kiki kaka. Nothing is funny. Broke people should never laugh. Mentally broke people should never laugh. Sorry. Not sorry. So you only want things in your life, or things that you can see, hear, touch, smell, taste, basically that engage with your senses. You want all of those things to be positive in the best way that they can be. Okay? Now, I'm not saying just go cold turkey. You know, wean out a little bit. Wean out. Sometimes we need to take our little baby steps. Baby steps are okay. Just don't do too much. Don't do too much. A good way to basically lead to the little baby steps is start to write it down. Like, Break down every single thing that you want to do. Say that you want to lose 20 pounds this month. So how are you going to lose that 20 pounds? What are you going to start implementing in your life, and what are you going to start taking out? So I know I eat a lot of junk food. I like chips. I like snacks. I like this. I like that. Maybe find an alternative for your little snacking that's not too much calories or too much going on. Like, make it a healthy snack, or just snatch it out. Remove those goodies and have a little cheat day or something like that. But break down what you want to lead to. Another thing, if you want to lose weight, what are you going to do? Incorporate cardio. I'm going to go and I'm going to walk outside for 10 minutes. I'm going to start there. I'm going to start, slowly incorporating things, because you don't want to just, jump into it. That's how a lot of people fall off, because they kind of force themselves. You need to positively reinforce yourself to do something the right way. Like, we all know that, well, I know for me personally, if I say I'm going to do something and I just make myself do it, I'm going to stop and I'm going to be on this strict diet or whatever. In a few days, I'm going to be back to my old habits. So very much slowly introduce it, then make it become a habit, and then it'll become a routine. And now it's basically your everyday life. And you don't even look at the old little cheeky snacks how you used to. You would look at them like, I don't want that. Like, you won't even acknowledge them. Don't get so caught on worrying about when it'll happen or trying to rush the process. Like, enjoy the slow moments, enjoy the build up, enjoy all of that. Just slow yourself down and try to live in the moment more, because I know I get like stimulated where I'm just trying to move and trying to move and trying to move, then I burn out and I crash out and I this, I that, and I stop trying to rush it. Try to be alive in the present moment. Like, slow things down. Like, in this moment, just take time to really take in everything. And you want to do everything with intention, because if you're not doing everything with intention, you're not consciously absorbing that this is what's going on, and you're going to easily go back to the next habits, to the old habits that you learned so long ago. So you need to be in the present moment. You need to be conscious. And when you're feeling yourself go for a bad habit or trying to do something that no longer serves you, just take a minute. And that's why I say be conscious, because in those moments you can easily be like, I'm not going to do it. And then you either just, for me, like, if I see some little food I want to eat, I'll end up just throwing it away, because it's just like, no. You need to be grateful for the life that you already have. You are breathing, you are existing, you are able to do everything that you can do right now. Be grateful for the situation that you're in, even though it's not what you want to, but show gratitude for the places that you are right now, and the actions and the things that you're still blessed with. You can breathe, you can eat, you can sleep, you can walk, you have a roof over your head, you have these things going on for you. Just be grateful. Just be grateful. Just be very grateful. And just be present. That's the only other advice that I can give you at this point. That's the only other advice that I can give you at this point, honestly. So you got to hold yourself accountable. Be proud of yourself for the progress that you have made and what's to come. And give yourself some grace. Give yourself some grace. It takes time. And never try to rush anything, because that's when the failures happen, when the things fall off, or you get off track, or this happens or that happens. So really just embrace life, love your current life, but you have to love it enough to let it go. And on that note, guys, I'll see y'all in another video.